Hi YouTube, I think I'm just about to introduce you to probably the two cutest robots that I've ever seen. I used to have a Shogun Warrior robot when I was young that was die cast, and I bought him back, and then through doing that I've seen these ones, and I thought I've got to buy these as well because they're just really cute and really amazing little robots. So these are from the 70s, and I'll just go through some of the features with you just before I name them and that sort of thing. So they had these little heart stickers that used to come in the pack with them. They came in like a cardboard pack with polystyrene inside, and then they'd be inside the polystyrene. And you can see on this one he's got eyes that are kind of quite thick, and then the black pupils of the eyes are kind of stuck inside of that. And that's a good feature to show that it's an original one. This front pops up, and then you've got some really nice brightly coloured cogs inside, and there's like a sort of control panel thing in there as well. And there's also a little window in the middle with little pictures on it, and on the back of him he's got a propeller, and the propeller is connected up to the cogs. So when you turn the propeller around, the little picture changes in the window, and the cogs go around as well, which is a really nice little feature. Almost all of this robot is die cast, so it's really heavy and really strong. The little hands here were chrome gold, and some of the chrome has kind of worn away, but I really like that. I really like a lot of the features of these robots that make them look as old as they are from the 70s. You've got these little thumbs as well that are kind of screwed on, which is a nice little feature. Yeah, so I want to keep them all really as they are. So like those little heart stickers on the front, you could easily rub all of those off and make him look newer. You could also clean him up. Like his feet here have got a lot of the black paint worn off, but I really like that. It's a sign that they come from the 70s. They've done a lot of reissue versions of these robots that look brand new. And also, if you bought one of these robots in mint condition, it's really expensive, but it doesn't look like it comes from the 70s. It just looks brand new. So I much prefer these slightly worn ones with little chips and things in. Okay, so you can see his propeller on the back there. Just that's made of plastic. There's also a little hole on the back of his head, and that would have had a little tiny aerial that sticks out the top with a kind of circular bit on the top. So I might try and source one of those at some point and screw that onto the back of his head. But apart from that, I really love how he is. So these are Bandai Popy Chokogin Robocon robots. They're from the Tokusatsu show GANBARE originally. Right, I'll introduce you to this other one as well. This one I think is even cuter than the first one. I mean, he's shorter for a start, and he's got this lovely kind of round body and just this amazing looking kind of smile. You can see some of the paint has worn off here. I'm not sure if it was yellow and it's rubbed off to chrome, or if it was chrome and it's rubbed off to yellow on the arms. But again, I like the fact that it's worn away because it just shows that he's from the 70s. So he's got a little button on the back here, and he's got a really unique feature with the legs. So the legs are divided in half, and you don't really think anything of it at first, but you can actually split the legs like this. They're on a hinge, split them, and then underneath they've got little wheels. So you essentially turn him into like a little car. It's a really neat little feature, and again, because he's die cast, he's really solidly made. So when you open it up, it's just like really kind of sturdy, and everything kind of clicks into place, and yeah, he becomes like this little thing that wheels about. I also like the fact that his feet are so big, so when he is stood up, he's really quite sturdy. He's not going to kind of fall over easily. And if you like this little wheeling feature, like I do, there's the button on the back, and when you push the button on the back, the front flips downwards. And what's even cooler, I think, is inside here you've got, again, control panels on the sort of back bit, but at the front there's like a little steering wheel. So makes him look even more like he's kind of turned into a little car kind of thing. So with the steering wheel, that turns, and then you can position his hands up and over so he looks like he's kind of grabbing the steering wheel. I think you can actually move the arms enough that the hands will actually grip the steering wheel. So here you can see him in his kind of car mode, if you like. And I thought that's all he did. You know, when I bought him and he came, I knew he did those features. But then I had a nice little surprise as well, because there's another feature on the head. Oh, incidentally, when you put the legs back together again, they have this really kind of satisfying click when they lock back into place, which is really nice. Again, they're really well made, not like a lot of toys nowadays. These are actually really well thought out designs. So yeah, look, on the top you can push this and the whole head opens up, and again you have this really kind of comical look to his mouth, so that just makes him look even cuter, I think. Nice little hinge on the back. And there's also a feature inside that is like a little mirror. Don't know if you can see that there. You look in. At the moment you're seeing obviously my camera lens, so it all just kind of looks a bit black. But normally when you look in, obviously you're looking with your eye, and you get a little reflection of your eye mirrored on the inside. So again, a really nice, interesting little feature. So the first robot that I introduced you to is called the Mechanic, and he would have come with a little sort of go-kart type thing, and his number is GA38. And this second robot is called 8chan, and his number is GB82. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed meeting these two robots, and I think you'll agree they're probably the two cutest robots that ever existed. Hit subscribe if you want to see videos that I post up in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.